Tragedy, just right down the toilet.
And she'd go back to her mom.
Yeah.
What's her mom all about? She must be really weird.
I don't know, she's living like out of a car a couple months ago.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty sad.
Out of a car?
Yeah. This gonna be on TV?
Yubetsky.
All right, well, a friend of mine watches MTV up in Seattle, and I'd like to dedicate this special episode to her.
We're talking really bad about her right now. She's fleeing back to her mom.
Oh, man.
She's...
Nothing.
That shit's cold, baby.
That's cold.
That's cold, Bill. Bill's fault. He got to be friends with her. He took her under his wing, and then he abandoned her in her moment of need.
See, there's a reason for that.
There's a moral.
The reason is she didn't want me. See, I always do everything for a reason, but she didn't want anything to do with me. Okay, who wants to finish the story?
Well, I kind of feel a little bit guilty because she started kind of trying to take me under her wing, and I wouldn't have any of it. And I figured, you know, she'd go back to Bill, and it didn't happen that way.
It's ugly, ugly fact of life. These are the sort of things that we have to live with.
Gonna get home.
And what else?
She's gonna be in her living room. Gee, maybe I'll turn on MTV.
There's a nice
So
little
fun.
thing. Here's some more stuff. There, very nice, yes. Hell yeah, oh God, yes. So, oh boy, that's
What we didn't do is clear fucking name.
That's what you call living high on the hog, my man.
Well, at least they give you a paper bag, too. That was nice of them.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Billy.
We went to Death Valley after Christmas, man.
You went to Death Valley?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You rode your bike, huh?
No, I took my truck.
You did?
I got down to Death Valley and I start driving around. I'm way hell and gone out in the middle of the desert. All of a sudden my truck stops.
Oh, what?
It's like 5 o'clock at night. It's starting to get dark. So I jump out. Try to start it, it won't start, and I lift up the hood. Check to make sure it's getting gas, and it's getting gas. I'm just not getting any spark. So I'm waiting there for somebody to drive by for 3 hours. Nobody ever drove by. So I had to walk back to the hotel. It ended up being like 30 miles. Took me 7 hours to walk back.
Did you see that movie Blood Simple? Kind of starts out kind of like that.
Shambling through the desert.
Hating it. Did I tell you a story about that girl? You gotta hear the story. A girl I know, her parents are really conservative. She was, it was Sunday and she was going to church. I guess everyone should hear this. She was going to church with her mom, and they were in church and they came back out. And they tried to start the car and they heard this noise, like when they started, what the fuck was that? And they opened up the hood. It was a cat that got caught in their fan belt or something. So that's too bad, you know, maybe we'll take it to the SPCA.
So it lived?
No, it was dead, but, you know, so they put it in a Nordstrom's bag that they had, put it in their back seat. So they're driving and they saw Burger King and decided they were hungry. Went to the Burger King, went inside. They just left the bag there. And, I don't know, small town, they left the door open, left the window open or something like that. So they're in there and they noticed an old lady kind of hanging around their car when they were, you know, they were just looking through the window. Noticed an old lady looking in the car. And they're like, what the hell is she doing? She's like looking in the window. She reaches in, grabs the bag, like, you know, totally casual. Walks into the place with the bag. She walks into Burger King's. That's how stupid this lady is.
Out of the car?
Yeah, this old bag lady steals out of the car, walks into Burger King with the bag, orders a hamburger, goes over and sits down like across the way. They can see her. They're just watching her doing this, going in disbelief. They don't know what that's going on. And she started eating her hamburger, and she started getting a little curious, you know, as to what was in the bag. So she's like, let me see what's in my bag. It was under the table. She reaches down. She opens up the bag, goes, ah! Screams, right? She was under the table, and she reacted so violently, like she jerked up her head, hit her head on the bottom of the table, split her head wide open, this old lady, right? The ambulance comes. These people are just going, what is going on? The ambulance comes and they're putting her on the stretcher, whatever. They're taking her in the ambulance. And she's just about ready to go, and one of the paramedics goes, oh, she forgot her stuff. So they go back and they get the bag, the Nordstrom bag of the cat, and put it in the ambulance. Haunted. This was like in Ohio or something. It's a place where they really deserve it.
I don't make it a major.
No, but I think you make it a minor. I just like,
At the start.
I'm not sure what I heard though. I might be wrong.
Hello.
Hey. Hey. Hey.
Okay. Cool. Well, just give me a holler right before you go, or when you get to the restaurant. Right here. Just trying to one track and one posted. Just 8 or so. Just give me a holler when you're heading out, or just when you get to the restaurant. Yeah.
What are you guys taping this for? For anything in particular?
It's
Music a major or minor?
Yeah, you are.
I'm a D.
Da, na, na. You're going up
second
to...
note? Da,
Yeah.
da.
Da, na.
See, I like it like that.
Yeah,
I don't
I
wanna...
think it sounds cool. It puts the whole thing in a whole different perspective already. It's like,
But it stays in that perspective for the rest of that part, though.
That's okay.
That's the thing.
Well,
I mean, it puts it in a different perspective. It's going to be that way anyway.
right.
It puts it in a different perspective if it goes major and minor.
Yeah. Well, guess we better just stop the record right now, because we're obviously not agreeing. Anyway, well, you want to try it? The way he's talking about? Try it.
Well, can you
Major, then go
save
to
one
minor.
and can you save the other? Just so you can, for listening's sake, you can
Uh,
compare them?
Yeah, we can do that. How many more tracks do we need for what you're doing?
I don't know. We could just do it. We can do the first half of it the way that Billy's saying right now and see how it sounds.
Okay.
That's
All
fine. Then we can.
I mean,
do
just
the
listen,
other
if it
way.
doesn't sound good,
Run-
then do it the other
Run
way.
through the whole thing.
I don't care. I like. I
I've
don't
always imagined
I don't
the
like just hanging on the D. It's just.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I'd emphasize your part more or something. But
Well, it's kind of like, I mean, as far as the song goes, it goes da na 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 na, and then it goes da na na na. It's kind of like the release right there if it's major. If you don't have a release there and it stays minor, it just kind of
It
it
builds that
doesn't
tension,
release.
though.
But what's the good of having tension if there's never a release? And the
It
tension
releases after
doesn't-
that, and the part right after it kind of opens up there.
But it doesn't. I don't think.
You know, I
Well,
guess-
let's listen to it. Let's just
the
play it that way
first
and
part
listen
is
to it.
total release. It's like
When you-
really major.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. When you go, just play through the whole thing. I want to re-record it anyway because I need a better level. Bill, I think for once you're wrong.
I disagree. I want to hear it, but I disagree.
See, you're just trying to
Do
go.
a major D chord, just for just those four, and then take it out.
Just because another D is too much. But
Okay.
not too much. Listen to it.
Well, just do D and F sharp.
You're just trying to
Just
build.
put one F sharp in.
You're trying to build the song on your bass part. Okay, you ready? Speaking with a pencil.